Well, we're going live.
And the funny thing is that they got 90% vaccination rates. Why don't you just open everything up? Like, come on, time to get it up. Get off the freaking horse here. And oh, yeah, okay, yeah, this is the one I want. And yep, YouTube. Okay, cool. Nope, nothing yet on there. Okay. Okay, Paul Murray. Oh, look at that. Poor Huron. Excuse me. Hey, live now. Oh, okay. Time to get it up. Papo chat. Hit the like button. Okay, close that out. Gonna slide this over in a minute. Oops, excuse me. Okay, we're gonna put that right there. And okay, who we got? Mike, maybe? Come on, Mike, you can do it. Come on, Mike. We got faith in you. Just to say hi, boop. Oh. Oh.
Yep. We me and I just kind of pretty much have been hanging out today. I've been doing a few different things, but
yeah, too bad you couldn't. Yeah, too bad you couldn't fly.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I went out to see if it was just a light sprinkle, but it was it wasn't a heavy rain, but it was raining. So I said, nah. And it was just, yucky.
Oh, here we are, 5 o'clock Friday night. Hey, Paul, can you grab the soul sign from 74 Carolina, please? Just out in that area too.
Yeah. What I'd say, yeah, I get double time.
Yeah. Not ain't gonna be tonight. Guarantee that. Hey, oh, wow, look at that. I wouldn't have guessed that in 100 years.
Robert Glazier is first.
Yeah.
Hey, Robert. Yeah, let's I'm gonna go over. Let's see what's happening at my favorite down in St. Augustine.
Well, I seen it earlier. There was like 116 people watching that. Really?
Yeah, it's 146 right now.
Wow. Everybody wishing they were there.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. Everybody's getting pictures and
be a happening place tonight, I imagine.
Oh yeah, Friday night, you betcha.
Yeah.
But it looks nice down there. I haven't figured out yet what's with the blue hair,
Yeah, beats me. Blue hair used to be for old ladies, wasn't it, at one time?
Yeah. Yeah, it's coming and going.
Oh, I know this is gonna hurt later, but guess what? It tastes so good and it tastes like another one. Another plateful. Hang on.
Yep. St. Augustine, there it be.
Woohoo, JDS, you
JDS.
almost made it.
Almost.
Yeah,
Almost made it.
he almost made it. Yeah. Okay, I just gotta. It must be a little warmer. You got t-shirts on and stuff like that. Huh. Oh, right there it is. St. Augustine Beach is 64 degrees, Paul.
Oh, really?
7-mile-an-hour wind gusting to 11. 64% humidity, too. Huh.
I'll be right back, Paul. Mia's got to go out.
You okay? We got her. We got control, I think. I don't know, but we'll find out. Okay. So what's everybody up to today? Robert Glazier, Paul, sees me, but he's ignoring you. He don't want to lose his first place there, JDS, John. Well, look at that. An injunction to remove the protesters from blocking traffic at the Ambassador Bridge has been granted. So I know what they're going to do. The injunction will go into effect 7 p.m. to give protesters a chance to clear the area. Huh. Oh. Well, look like things are about to heat up tonight. I'll say.
Our Michigan governor is butting her nose into business.
Oh yeah, of course she is.
She's
What's she
said
gonna
that,
do? Try and take credit for this or what?
no, what she's going to do is there's a federal judge or a judge gave until 7 o'clock for them to clear the Ambassador Bridge,
Mhm.
and she's announced that she'll do whatever it takes. If they do not move by 7 o'clock, she is going to move them.
Yep. Well, they've done the same thing here. 7 o'clock. They got
Yep.
till 7 o'clock to clear out on this side.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Bullies in office. That's what we got. Bullies
Yep.
in office.
Yep. That's all we got.
And if they think that by siding with big business that wants it to be resolved without taking care of business,
Yeah.
they'll find out that they don't have any more votes than the average person does. Like GM and Ford and the executives, what do they got? Maybe 1,000 votes. Yeah, there's going to be a reckoning.
Oh, tonight. I think they'll probably get violent about 7 o'clock tonight, so it's going to be interesting.
Oh, you think so?
Oh yeah. Something's got to give because the government says this is it. We're coming in. Do you?
Wow.
You watch. It's going to get nasty tonight. No, they can't bring in they're not bringing in the military. They can only use the police or something because they can't use the military against their own people. Right here, right now, Robert, it's right on the freezing mark. I think 32 or 33 degrees Fahrenheit.
It says it's 34 here. It's been
Yeah.
saying that all day long, but
Mm.
I don't know. You get a little bit of wind action and it feels colder than that.
Mhm. Oh, you're. I was gonna call Gracie, but she's already here.
Oh, Gracie's not going to miss out.
See what I do? I divide it on two sides of the plate.
Do they stay on each side of the plate?
Yep. But Vader's quicker at eating though than Gracie. But Gracie learned to go around over to his side, grab some because he'll grab some on her side. You know, it's just okay. It's gone. Just
Wow.
licking the plate now.
Bob Casey, how you doing?
There you go, JDF. We'll start a new campaign for you. JD for prime premier. Yeah. Yeah, I see all the big money, Ford, Toyota, GM.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, they're putting the pressure on the government. Where was it? Was it Alberta? They got police got all these tow trucks lined up, got them down there, and they all parked and joined the protest.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty good. I'm trying to keep an eye on when Mia comes to the back door again. Mia doesn't bark. She just stands there and stares at the door.
I see that we're so short on PSWs around here. The government going to invest $2.5 million towards free training for PSWs in southwestern Ontario, just down around this area. Huh. Oh, there she is out there.
Yeah.
Guys, you haven't got much snow left, Paul.
No, because it's been warm for a couple of days.
Yeah.
You see, every once in a while she looks up at the back door just
Yeah.
to see if I'm there.
Yeah.
See, those squirrels went out there and buried peanuts in the snow.
Oh, of course, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So she's sniffing around. I'm going to go yell at her right back.
Yeah.
Hey, what you doing?
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'll be there shortly. Okay, now picking up the pace a bit. There we go. Now we'll come up the stairs and into the house. Yeah. Mia doesn't bark. She just eats your face off. Hey, Lynn, how's it going?
There's Lenny.
Eric Ross, Bob Casey. Hoo-hoo. Hey, guys. Welcome. Nothing's happened yet, I guess, but just waiting to see breaking news or something. Because if old Gretchen's getting involved too, that's going to be fun. Then she'll probably take credit for it if they do something nasty. Oh, yeah, we got rid of those buggers.
Yeah.
Take a couple of those transports and park them on our front lawn. Okay.
Curtis sent a photo of them blocking the trucks.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Let me see if I can.
Corey Mono, Luminar Neo. Yeah, well, it's not fully released yet. But there's been 2 updates to it. So I haven't been into it yet to see how much the thing did. Sorry, guys, I got
Yeah, there's I'm trying to figure out what the heck's going on. Let's see if there's anything new going on over at the no, I don't see anything new on Facebook coming out of Montreal. Paul H. Paul's stepped away for a minute, Corey. I'm sure I'll point it out to him when he comes back. Yeah, Whitmer is a wackadoodle. Yeah, I don't think you want to be anywheres in that area with a drone, Corey. You'd just be asking for trouble. Hey, Paul, Corey asked you a question up in the chat.
Yeah, about the Luminar photo
Luminar.
program. Yeah, I already said that. Yeah, the first part of the edition was first out. They've had 2 updates now. One update was just yesterday. Just downloaded it this morning, so I really haven't done anything with it yet. So working on it. So
JDS said he sent you a photo.
yeah. Who did?
JDS.
He sent me a photo.
That's what he said.
That'll be on Messenger, I imagine.
Hey, Tim Jackson's in the chat.
No, I got nothing from him. Paul, check your phone. I sent you something funny. Okay.
AZ's here. Good evening, AZ.
Hey, AD. I got nothing here yet, JDS. I checked Messenger and I got no text messages, no email from you, nothing.
Lynn, did you see that RV in Marketplace that I sent you?
Hey, Tim Jackson. Sorry, I didn't. Hey, Tim, how you doing, bud? Okay, so I just checking things here. Love you. You said, yeah, I saw a lot of people flying illegally near the hill, even a NITAM out.
Yeah, I would imagine there's
Oh, a NOTAM.
Tams out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool. Okay, cool. All right.
Lynn went motorhome shopping, Paul, and she found one she wants.
Oh, did she find one?
Yep.
Hmm.
I told her me and I would run her to go get it.
Yeah, yeah, not a problem. So it's true that she's going to give me her old one.
That's between you and her. I don't think so.
No, I'll be going for a trade-in. Oh, there we go. I just got something from JDS. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Got proposed to it or impressing her for Valentine's Day. It's a can of gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lynn sent me a picture, I think.
Yeah. 3.5 hours northwest.
Okay, Paul, I'm going to share. I'll show you the motorhome that Lynn's looking at, stepping up to.
Yeah. Wow. Got 2 slide outs or 3?
3.
Got one on the outside. Okay, cool.
Let's see what the inside looks like.
I think she's gonna have to hire me to.
Oh.
Yeah, I think she'll have to hire me to drive it though, for her.
Oh, she can wrestle that baby, I'm sure.
But it's not a fighter jet.
No, it's not a helicopter.
Yeah,
That's pretty nice, Lenny.
that looks gorgeous.
It's only got 31,900 miles on it, Paul.
Oh, 642 hours.
Cozy dinette, which is adorned with 5 beautiful windows, adds a special dimension for dining.
Well, it's got a V10 engine in it.
Yep.
Huh.
You know what's missing in that description, Lynn? It doesn't mention a generator.
Huh.
Is it over here? Unless I'm missing it. Web browser, the slide outs.
But that thing was a 642 hours. Is that the engine or was that the generator?
That should be the generator readout. But it doesn't tell you the make or model of the.
Yeah.
It doesn't mention anywhere in here about the generator, but I'm sure that has it.
Yeah. Well, what's that? Oh, go back, Paul.
that?
One. Yeah, there's a list of all this stuff, right? Okay.
It's got slide.
65 right up top, Paul. About 5 lines down. 6,500 watt
Oh,
generator.
6,500 watt generator.
I'll be back.
642 hours. Yes. Lynn, that's pretty nice. Let me and I know. We'll drive you up there to get that. Next page on the listing. Yep, yep. That's what Paul said.
Okay.
So Robert, did you fly? You flew the Mini? Is that what you're saying? It was getting felt like it was being neglected?
K.A. Flurry, go Canadian truck drivers.
AC said that we need to have a motorhome go back and forth to Arizona, Lynn.
Yeah.
Lynn's the motorhomer. That's her favorite. One of her favorite places to be is in the motorhome.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true, Lynn. I go out and go shopping and come back.
Yeah, you
I,
go.
I go, I go and fly and I come back.
No overnight, so eh?
Oh, hell no.
Well, what's his name should be working tonight, shouldn't he? Ron?
Ron should be at the base, I would imagine.
Yeah, you would
Just
think so.
depends upon how busy they are, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, he flew 6 batteries yesterday. All right,
Yeah.
Robert.
Wow. That's a lot of battery, especially in the, you can get 30 minutes out of each battery. That's 3 hours worth of flying. Lynn says she goes camping with her pets. Paul and I keep touch on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. What are they talking about? He leaves it. He leaves if on the wheels. Yes, please. Okay. Okay. I checked the picture he posted. Mine is mounted wrong. Bob Glazier. Let's see what. Did I miss something here?
Yeah, he was talking to Robert. I think it was back in the chat a ways. Huh?
Oh, okay, she's ready to come in. Okay. That blue-haired one still sitting there?
Yeah, they're still
Oh,
out
good.
there.
Oh, look at that thing going down the street the other way, Paul.
Yep, like a
There's
little
it.
tram. Yep.
Yep. Oh, that's kind of cool. You have something like that going. It's funny. Those vehicles, like a Razor or whatever you call them. 4-wheel vehicle.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. The city's got one. It's got a plow on the front and a big salter on the back. Great, the thing looks like it's gonna freaking flat out break the wheels up, but they're driving it around town. But huh. So I don't know. Are you still there, Coriamano? Okay. Well, as soon as done, Paul's done sharing, I'll show you something.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop.
That
Stop share.
I'm gonna do a share for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, this is Neo, Luminar Neo. So this is the update. So this is all the stuff that you can do with it now. A lot of stuff you can change. They got the portrait stuff working by the looks of it. You can blur backgrounds now and face. Um, the body, you can change person's face, make it a little thinner or wider. But they got a lot of stuff in here right now. Um, enhance, yeah, you can just enhance a photo just by putting a slider across. Just changes that so easy. Develop. No, okay, that's not what I want. Okay, sky, AI sky. There you go. I can go up here and click on a sky. Okay, and the sky changed, eh? So,
Yeah.
okay, so where is to enhance? Trying to think structure. You can change, add to the structure of all this stuff, and boost it up a bit. Uh, color, black and white. That's not. What am I looking for here, Paul? Develop. That's it. Contrast, exposure. So you can change the exposure on this too, eh? Just by doing, you know, going really
Make it
dark. Or
darker,
light.
lighter. Yeah.
Yeah, you can blow it right out if you want. Yeah, and change the contrast on it. Yeah, highlights, reduce the shadows. There's just so much stuff you can do here. Even the enhancer, you can enhance it a little more. Sky enhancer, you can make the sky a little more blue. You want to go in and erase something, it's easy to do. Even the details, if you want to bring up the details a bit, you know, make them sharper or stuff, bring them up, the details, sharpen the whole thing up a bit. It's amazing what the stuff you can do here. Denoise, relight the scene, that's kind of cool. You can change the brightness near and far. If you want it dark at the front and lighter at the back. Okay, so we can bring it brighter back there. So it's kind of cool. A lot of stuff you can do with that program.
Huh. Well, that's got to be good for you.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's just great now. Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do there. Easy drone dude. Paul H. Tutorial, Professor H on duty. Yeah. Oh, you can zoom in for the details and everything else too. It's just amazing what you can do. Okay.
Marcel.
Hey, Marcel. Okay. Details. Okay.
Yeah, you can see the snowpack close out there. It's blue, but the snowpack here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're zooming in too much because it's darker.
Yeah. There's a landscape one too. Yeah, you can enhance the foliage, make it greener. Yeah, if you want it. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of neat stuff you can do with that program.
So Marcel, this weekend, are you going to go try and search for your FPV drone or no?
I haven't seen JDS or JD, not JDS, JD or Justin yet. Huh.
Yeah, well, the other one that I'm kind of worried about is Dave,
Yeah.
because he was supposed to go to the doctor today.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. What are you running away for? I can see you.
What's doing?
Fastest squirt gun in the West.
Was that,
Go on.
is that Vader?
No, Gracie.
Gracie, oh, okay.
Yeah, she just wants to be a pain.
I see Vader's tail going behind you.
Yeah. That's right. Okay.
Oh, Marcel says he's doing a GoFundMe.
Marcel, I'm raising money on GoFundMe to help me out with my new job transition in car. So right now I'm pretty broke. Oh, well, you got a new job coming up? You said a new job transition? Oh,
JDS says, Marcel, hook me up too. Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on across the country. You know, a lot of places the weather's bad. Arizona, I think it's been fairly good weather there, but the rest of the country, you know, it's got these little storms racing across.
oh. No.
Yeah, Marcel, I understand. He's moving away from the film industry because it's so spotty.
Yeah, yeah. If you live in California, maybe, or Vegas or someplace that way, might be a little different story. But Vancouver, I know they do get a lot of stuff happen around that area, but I don't think as much as what they have in the States, right? So,
The I don't know what it is, Paul, but when it starts getting dark, I start getting tired. But
Yeah.
then I was up this morning, like at 11:30, 12 o'clock until about 3 o'clock.
oh, geez, that's not good. Yeah.
And yeah, it just makes it tough.
Yeah. I can't wait till tomorrow morning. I get to sleep in.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, probably 7 o'clock or, you know. Oh, no kidding, Marcel. I wouldn't have expected that. I figured Vancouver, Toronto, big cities, right? Well, that's why they call it Hollywood North. Yeah. Maybe you need a what do you call that? An agent?
Hey, Lynn just told me, you know, that Give Send Go account that they were talking about, they were going to freeze it. They posted know this with an exclamation point. Canada has absolutely zero jurisdiction of how we manage our fund.
Yeah, I know. I seen that. Yeah, that was on Twitter, right?
Yep.
So yeah. Oh,
All funds for every
they'll
candidate.
probably find some way to do it. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a quick look at this. Open link in a new tab. Okay. Oh, a new prank voice message. Huh?
What you doing, Sugar Boo? You've already been fed. You went out. You were stroking around outside. I think she gets a little lonely, just like your dogs, Paul.
What's it?
That'll confuse the hell out of them, eh?
Yeah.
Mia does.
Yeah.
She comes over here and wants to be rubbed and loved. And
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the problem, Gracie wants up here right now.
yeah, Lynn says she saw that comment on Facebook.
Oh, you seen it on Facebook? Okay, not the other site. So, Bader growling at something here. I don't know what he's growling at. Well, I guess they're having problems with the internet down around Tillsburg, Delhi, Ingersoll. All the Rogers cable. I think it's internet. Yeah. Well, look at that. Hey, the CTV London Health Minister Jean V. Duclos said the federal government will announce changes to the COVID-19 measures at Canada's border next week. But I think Jean-Baptiste Duclos, I think that's just in Quebec, though. I don't, but that's federal, so that's I don't know.
Oh, I was wondering where this was. This is over on our side of the bridge. That's Gratiot Avenue.
Oh yeah.
So they're panned over and zoomed in.
Oh. Huh.
This building was built in 18, I think, 52.
Huh.
Used to be several buildings next to it this way, Paul.
Yeah. Was there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, now it was a restaurant. And I don't know what, I don't think it's even open now. There's Gratiot Park Methodist Church over behind there. Huh. Yeah, it was a trading post. Yep.
It was a trading post in the 1852 trading post. Okay.
Hey, Ron's in the chat.
Hey, Ron, we're just talking about you. We're gonna say
Yeah.
somebody's out there working for a living besides us.
Yeah,
Besides me.
somebody that's got a real job.
Yeah, somebody got a real job. Yeah.
Yeah, Lynn. Well, that's a good question. It's either one or the other, or Ron's going to be moving to California.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a yoga studio now. Yep, Lynn's right.
I see old Bill from Newfound Drone Productions. They're doing another 3D print. It looks like it was skeleton, not a skeleton, but oh,
See, that's the sign that's down there by the water, Paul.
oh yeah.
That's the outline of the old fort they used to have there. Fort
Oh.
Gratiot was built by the U.S. Army in 1814 to guard the strait junction of the Lake Huron, St. Clair River. Troops stood ready to defend Michigan and the U.S. against British forces in Canada. The settlement ended up moving westward. The fort was a stopping point for soldiers and supplies headed to the other side.
Huh.
Interesting.
Huh.
There's another sign of history. There's
Where's it?
another one. Tells a little bit about what's been going on down there.
Is
That's
that the
down. That's
Port
down
Huron-
by the Edison train station.
That's a Port Huron cam.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's panning up now. You'll see the river. There's the drive and the river.
Yeah. So anyways, if they go down and start arresting everybody at the borders and everything else, what are you gonna do with all these trucks and farm tractors? Gonna find a field and drop them into or what?
Yeah, well, you know, our governor in the state of Michigan should stay the hell out of it.
Well, see, apparently there's they said a protest was heading right there to the Ambassador Bridge on the American side now. So I think that's what they have intelligence. Yeah.
Hey, there's Mr. Ron.
Hey, Ron.
What's happening, boys?
Hey.
He's eating an icicle.
Remember the old Cool Pops?
Yep, cool pops. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what the cool kids used to eat. I was never a cool kid. I was a fat kid.
Me neither, but
So I ate the what are they, like a cone with the ice cream in it, and then they had the chocolate and the peanuts on top, and
well,
what do you
I
call
want to
them?
say the Nutty Buddies. Yeah, was that the Nutty Buddies? Yeah, I think that's what they called them. You
So how's things going at work? Did you have any runs today? No.
nothing yet. The natives are quiet. Was communicating with Michelle this morning. She ended up going. She found a refurbished MacBook Pro,
Yeah.
15-inch, has an i5 core processor in it. 16 gig of RAM, which is really good for that.
Yes.
Real good.
Yeah.
And I think a 1 terabyte hard drive for like
Wow.
$600.
Oh my goodness, that's a good deal.
Whoa.
Yeah, and if it turns out, she found it on Amazon. If it turns out to be a good machine, I may get one. My laptop, I got what I paid for. I paid, I don't know, like $269 for it. It's a $269 laptop.
Yeah.
About all it's good for.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, Lenny's been asking about you, Ron. You want to know what you've been up to?
Yeah.
Well, I said since Michelle left on Wednesday,
Thursday afternoon was or Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday I spent all day, Thursday is my get ready for work day. I do laundry, grocery shopping, and the OCD in me, I have to have, you know what? I did it again today. I said to myself, you have OCD issues. And I'm trying to walk out the door and I'm looking around the house, pillows on the couch are just right. All the dishes are done. That's made. I'm like, oh, I got issues.
Wow. Well, it is what it is. Don't beat yourself up. That's just who you are.
Yeah, that was her first time at the new house. And she goes, I expected nothing different. When she walked in, she's like, wow.
AZ said, that's old, Ron. That's 2017. Your computer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But still,
Still works though.
What you want it for, right?
yeah, she's not doing graphics work. She's not doing video and picture editing. She wants the internet. She wants word processing.
Yeah.
That's all she's going to use it for. And she's kind of on a budget,
Sure.
but I think it'll do her just fine.
Oh yeah, it sounds like it. Sounds good.
Well, I was hearing some scuttlebutt, Paul Hodges, on those truck drivers that your King Tut up there is threatening to take away their driver's license.
Oh, yep. I already heard that. Yep. We don't like what you're doing. You know what we're going to do to you?
Yeah.
But the thing is, this is what they're showing, that people are going to protest something. Government's going to shut you down. See, and the thing is that, like I said, with a 90% compliance rate, why aren't they opening things up? I just don't understand that.
You
Because
don't.
he won't say, okay, yeah, it's time to open the borders, because he'll look bad and the truckers won. So he won't do it because he
Yeah.
don't want to show that he's weak. So I'm going to get the police after you. I got every police in the country. We got injunctions against you. And yeah, we're going to throw everything at you. So,
Well, what's going to happen is, these truckers are going to say, you know what, fine, take our driver's license away and we won't deliver anything. And when your grocery stores become empty and all your other products in the stores become empty, it's just going to go back and forth.
Yep. It's not a good situation. And now they're saying, they're talking maybe next week they're going to make the border crossings easier next week. Well, why don't you do it now? You can end this protest right now. Why put it off for a week?
Yeah.
Do it now.
It's all about who has bigger beer muscles.
Lynn put in the chat that Trudeau is such a jackass.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And KA said that Brandon is egging him on.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think he threatened Russia too today, I think. So.
Who, Brandon?
No, Trudeau. I've seen something about it. Telling Russia not to do what he's going to plan on doing. Okay.
Like he cares what Trudeau says.
Yeah, no kidding. You think the world's not watching this? Come on. They've got trucking protests all across the world right now, in different places and everything else. Do you think they're not watching real closely? Oh, yeah.
Well, they've started in New Zealand and Australia, and I think there's a couple of European countries they're doing it in now.
And also Brazil got in on it. Yeah. So. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, not good.
And the funny thing is that Ontario went and did that. We're in a state of emergency now. They got today. I mean, and Doug Ford, he's up for election in June. He just sealed his fate.
Well, it was snowing its butt off this morning when I left. I should have left yesterday.
Oh, really? It snowed all the way there?
Till I got, I started heading north. The further north I got, the better it got. But I was talking to my friend Don, and he said there's about 10 inches so far.
Still snowing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was. Who sang that song in the '70s? "Slip Sliding Away."
Yeah.
Oh
That was
yeah.
me this morning driving.
So did you leave enough corn out there for the kids?
Yeah, I put some extra out there. I'm really anxious to go home and see what I find on my trail camera.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Could you put that out?
Yeah, right up underneath the porch.
Yeah, you'd be pissed if you're feeding the mountain lions and the bobcats.
Yeah.
You know, the deer come in and the bobcats drag them away.
It just seems like those 2 or 3 have been coming this past week. Saw a big group of them down by the car wash the other day, which is only, I don't know, a mile away. But yeah, they'll be back.
Oh sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
They were pretty damn tasty.
Yeah. I had goulash for supper tonight with
Yes.
venison.
Paul,
Oh, I had
Paul,
I ate
and
too
the-
much now.
But Paul, it was Paul and the pupper dogs had goulash.
Oh yeah, I give him a little bit taste of it too.
Mhm.
But guess what? I got enough for tomorrow.
There you go.
I get to play with it again. Yeah, just put a little bit of shredded cheese on it, melts into it, makes it really tasty. Had peppers and onions and
Yeah,
What's
I
that,
got
man?
some vintage sour cream in the refrigerator too that mixes in.
Yeah. Hey,
You got to scrape off the top, the growth off the top of it when you open it up. But
I had an elk burger for lunch.
you did.
ooh,
Yeah, would Don tell me he got 400 or 500 pounds of elk meat. He's told me while he's away, he said just stop in and grab some more out of the freezer. He's got an elk, a mule deer, no, elk, whitetail, and an antelope out there.
oh yeah. Oh, wow.
Lynn says, Ron, the winter weather warning of Pine Valley.
Yeah, Pine Haven, should be Pine Haven. Yeah.
They Ron, have you had buffalo burgers?
Oh yeah, we have it's pretty popular out here.
Oh, is it? Okay. Pretty coarse meat though, isn't it?
It is. It's good though. Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
We used to have a restaurant between here and Detroit. It was the Buffalo somebody's, and they had buffalo burgers,
Yeah. Well,
was a
we used to have a
and they had buffalo burgers.
yeah, we used to have a prominent guy here in town. He was raising buffaloes. Matter of fact, he owned St. Thomas Sanitary Collection, but they got rid of all the buffalo. I don't know why, but yeah, they were doing really well. Like you could go to the park, you could get a buffalo burger, right? It was pretty good.
Lynn says weather bug just popped that warning up.
Really. Yeah, winds they had to be 45 to 60. It was fun driving up here. Not.
Now you're there till what? Next Thursday or
Wednesday morning.
Wednesday?
Yeah. But there's got to be some weather minimums for you guys too, though, isn't there?
Yeah, there's each aircraft has its own minimums. Fixed
Yeah.
wing obviously is a little more lenient. We need 200 and a quarter mile to lift off or land. And then the fix or the rotor needs 1,003 during the day, and I think 1,500 or 2,005 at night.
Yeah. It seems around here they fly around 2,300.
Yeah.
I notice, a lot of times you see the helicopter out flying, going to or from calls, and they're just about 2,300 feet where they seem to sit.
Mhm. Did you download that update for
Yep,
Neo?
I did. Yep. Yeah, actually, I did it this morning here. I actually added it up here a few minutes ago. Corey Mino was in there. I think he's interested in it too.
Yeah. Mm. I think I'm going to, because I really didn't do a whole other than a little sharpening and
Yeah.
a little bit of saturation on this picture.
Huh.
I think what I'm gonna do is get one of those pictures where they're like in 3 panels.
Yep.
And put that in my office of this eagle. He's the one he's peeking up over the.
Oh, though he's peeking up over the, looking straight at you.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of cool.
Oh, that is so cool.
Picture really turned out well though.
Well, you gotta have patience for those pictures, don't you?
You do. Yeah.
Well, just to get that right shot, right? Just
I've taken so many. It's just, it's that one that until you're happy with it,
yeah.
It's like I took dozens of moose pictures, November, December, but none of them satisfied me. I'm thinking of making it'd be the wall to the left of me sitting on my desk, up high. It's about a 2-foot space above the closet to the ceiling. The whole wall, I'm thinking about just putting 8x10s. I thought of just doing eagles up there, but I think I like this one so much. I may do one of those 3-panel jobs with it.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
Yep. So is there, are those truck drivers doing that in the US now too?
Well, I heard that they're heading there right shortly, if they're not already there. Because I know Michigan Gretchen there, she's gonna stomp on them, she says, when they
Yeah,
get
the
there.
governor of Michigan, Gretchen Whitmer, what a piece of work she is. She's threatening to send heavy equipment and remove them all.
Yeah. She ain't putting up with it. Yeah.
Well,
She's a
It's-
witch.
it's supposed to be peaceful protest. That's supposed to be.
Well, they're gonna force it into a violent one. That's a problem.
Yeah, they're pushing them up against the wall,
Yeah.
You can only push somebody so far,
Yeah.
It may be a time to go stock up on some stuff.
Yeah.
Another toilet paper rations again.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Got to hoard that toilet paper again.
That was so crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh goodness.
Yeah, Lynn sent me a picture. See if I can find it.
I know from what I heard that they had one lane open at the Ambassador Bridge. They opened up one lane for them, but they said the traffic's still not moving, so I don't know what the story is.
Yeah, this is something that's supposed to start here underneath the bridge in Port Huron.
Yeah. Oh,
Tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
yeah. Slow rollers at Detroit border Big Blue. Yeah. That's important. Okay. Huh. Cool.
Well, yeah, it got up here and there's not so much of there's a flake of snow. Cold as hell. It's 8 degrees when I got here this morning.
Oh, so did you must have a pilot on duty?
No,
Oh,
nope. That's why we haven't done anything yet today.
Oh, you're gonna just sit there until you get a pilot and then get calls from there.
Yeah. There'll definitely be 2 new ones at noon or at 8 o'clock. But
it's 8 o'clock tomorrow morning.
tonight,
Oh, tonight.
yeah.
So do they let you know that there could have been runs in the meantime?
I watched the board. We have let me take you out and show you what we got.
Yeah, sure. It'd be interesting to see it.
Flip the camera. You've seen the place before, haven't you?
Not
This is
really, but
New
yeah.
one, isn't it? Is it-
That's
is
about
it-
2 years old.
Oh,
Turn
okay.
the lights on here. This is our little living quarters here, and we got a full kitchen.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And then we got a bathroom and 2 bedrooms back there. This is our supply room. All of our supplies, drugs, fun drugs, happy drugs. We could go night drugs, blood. Yeah, that's our narcotic cabinet over there.
Yeah.
And you've seen the hangar. You've seen that before.
Yeah.
I went out and took the Bobcat out for a ride just to spin the dust off it the other day. They're fun to drive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This is our,
But you got your own hangar.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
you're
nice.
just on aircraft then right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a shift in the helicopter in a couple weeks again.
Mm.
Ron brought his truck in and washed that today. It's all nice and clean.
There you go.
Got laundry and let me show you what we got here. All right.
So nobody manning this stuff, or you just pick up? Wow, you got no pilots anyway, so.
Yeah.
So you're there by yourself.
I'm here by myself because my partner, well, how well you can see this, but
Yep.
right now,
Put your finger where you are.
let's see, we are right here in Dickinson.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we have a helicopter here in Bismarck. Right here we have a helicopter in fixed wing in Fargo. And then Bemidji, Minnesota. Where is it at? There's Grand Forks. Oh, right there where, yeah. There's Bemidji. AirMed 4 out of Fargo's doing that trip. They're going to, looks like they be going to Minneapolis. So our dispatch center, they have this tracking system. They know exactly where we're at. As soon as we turn the key on, it comes on their map.
Just like ADS, isn't it? Just
Yeah,
But
pretty much.
You could drive them crazy. Just go out and turn the key on in the cockpit, right?
Oh yeah, go out, turn on, off, turn it on, off, on, off.
Off and on.
Yeah. And then we can sit here and pull up weather on this computer. Check everything from surface winds to winds at altitude and, pretty much, anywhere here.
Oh yeah.
All right, where are we at here?
And it shows the NOTAMs and everything else.
Yep, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, the radar. And
Mm-hmm.
so on
Yeah.
fixed wing, you got to have 2 pilots, right?
You don't have to. Our program, for whatever reason, which actually the other flight programs I went with, they were IFR rated, and we only had single pilot.
Oh, okay.
But they
I
have
thought-
2 here. It is beneficial.
Yeah, yeah, because one pilot might be pretty busy. Really?
Yeah. When they're setting up and approaching that,
That's when they call Ron up to the co-pilot's chair.
Yeah.
Ron, come on up. They let us sit up there once in a while.
Yeah.
You just ask them, sit up there and get refreshed to remember things. And yeah,
Yeah, because half your flight you don't have a patient on board anyway.
right.
But
No.
you also do transfers. You could fly somewhere, pick up a patient, fly him somewhere else, drop him off, and then you got to fly all the way back.
Yep. Yes, we do. We do a lot of that.
Have you ever heard what kind of money it costs for that kind of a transfer service?
Every service is different.
It's got to be thousands of dollars, though, isn't it?
Oh God, yeah. I think it was a big ripoff, but he was VA. My friend Don, that was taken from Gillette, Wyoming to Billings, Montana, and the flight program is located in Gillette, and they can only transport for loaded miles. Okay. So they can't charge for round trip miles. It's only loaded miles. They charge them $92,000.
$90,000.
For us, it would have been about a third of that, I think.
Yeah.
But
But like, you don't what you're doing there was a fixed wing. You don't get a lot of critical patients, do you?
oh heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We had one so bad my last rotation that we told the doctor she's too critical to fly. We'll lose her.
Yeah.
And they ended up 10 minutes later, she went into cardiac arrest on them. The doctor wasn't listening. He just, any hospital, any doctor, like, get them out of here because they don't want the stats of that patient died in our ER. No, we want them to die in your plane. No.
Yeah. No. Yeah, they want to take the pressure off of them.
Yeah. And mostly, the biggest, that's not the main thing. It's the sheer fact that they're in a stable environment. Yes, they're not going to get maybe the surgery they need right away or, the long-term critical care, but if they're too critical, and then you take them out in the elements, out in 20 below weather and throw in altitude and she This gal was a meth user, and her whole left lung was just completely. When you look at a chest X-ray, both lungs should look black.
Yeah.
So now that's air. Her whole left lung was completely white, meaning it was full of junk. So she was operating on one lung, and we couldn't get enough oxygen in her to keep her oxygen saturations, within her bloodstream up, and it kept slowly dropping and dropping and dropping, and then the body poops out. Her heart rate started increasing, and the doctor, he was pushing, get her out of here. No, I'm not taking a patient that's going downhill this quick.
Yeah.
Not doing. It was an hour transport. She never would have made it.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, did you see AZ Drone wrote in there, Ron, did you read my previous message regarding Marcos Nano replacement?
No,
And
I can't see the chat on the iPad.
I went back to try and see it and I didn't. Hey, Uncle Bill, how you doing? Johnny Drone Flyers here.
Johnny,
No, AZ, Ron does not see the chat.
he bought the Nano, right? Nano Plus.
Oh, he's got them all. he's got the V copter. He's got the nanos. He's got them all.
I don't know how he likes that V copter.
Well, he said it flew pretty good, but he hasn't flown it that much. The weather hasn't been cooperative down there. Hey, Uncle Bill, how's it going? AZ says that Marcos got a Nano replacement, that he is very happy. All of the issues he had was resolved. On another note, price went up though. Now the Nano Plus, an extra $150.
Really? That thing was priced high to begin with.
Yes.
People were complaining about that.
Yep.
No.
Johnny Drone Flyer says he loves the Nano Plus.
Yeah, he.
There's so many, I would say, good packages out there that it's hard to say. I think the V copter, it probably is a great little flyer on its own too, but it's just it's kind of like if you wanted to bring out a new car and it's not GM, Ford, or Chrysler or Fiat or Toyota or it's like good luck.
Yeah.
I don't care how good it is.
Oh.
Yeah, AZ said it's now $150 for the Nano.
More.
$1,050.
Wow.
$1,050. That's
Why did
US
they
price.
like that, because that was one of the bigger complaints.
Yep.
The price was too high to begin with. Well, in that case, I won't be getting it. I'm doing just fine with, of course, a lot of it has to do with the weather. I haven't been taking my Mavic 2 out for a while, but
Yeah, so it's it's just they bring out more and bring out more, and the average person just doesn't have that kind of spendable income.
no, and it's a bad time to do something like that.
Yeah,
It's not the economic times to be raising your prices.
exactly.
It's like my one buddy's trying to sell his antique car. And
9 of Sierra Hotel has departed.
What was
What?
that?
It's the computer telling that one of the aircraft just departed. That would be AirMed 9 with an ETA of 48 minutes. It's our Sioux Falls helicopter.
And where's it headed?
It is heading to back to Sanford from Ortonville, South Dakota. Heading back to Sioux Falls.
Hey, Paul Hodges, Johnny, I think saying hi to you.
Oh, hey, Johnny Drumfire, how's it going?
Hey, Lennon KA says that the awning is catchy to everybody.
Oh, yeah, I was, a few minutes ago, I was yelling my head off myself.
Well, what time did you get up to start out this morning? 2 o'clock. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So being there, do you work like a shift and but you can stay there but just sleep or whatever, or can you sleep even though you're working?
You can sleep when you work.
Yeah.
And that's why I felt so bad for Michelle. A couple times I was getting up at 2, 3 in the morning, like I don't want to wake her up. So I sneak out of bed and go sleep on the couch. And then she would get up like 10 minutes, like, where are you? She would come out on the couch. I'm like, I'm sorry. I just, my circadian rhythm is all wackadoodle, but when I'm home by myself, I don't care, but I didn't want to, she was there to get some rest too. She had a lot of things going on, and she told me last night that she actually feels better, feels more relaxed since we had that 5 days, 6 days together.
Yeah.
But I think the best day and the funnest, the most productive day was the day we went up to the mountains. I don't know how many miles we hiked way past where I
Where you
injured. Well, she jumped right on the bandwagon with you, Paul.
That's right.
Name, I like you already. Yeah, I'm telling you. My brother Paul threw me under the bus.
Yeah, I didn't throw you on the bus. I'm protecting my friend, just like you do with Don.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm just busting you. But right after we get off that night, she's like, "See, I'm not the only one to tell shit." Yeah.
So where's you're in Dixon, North Dakota, right? Dickinson?
Right.
Where's the airport?
It is south of town.
It's south of town. Okay. Oh, Dixon, Theodore Roosevelt?
Yep.
Okay. I was just looking here on Google.
Highway 22.
Yeah, okay. I was just looking here on the Google map. So, okay, cool.
Lynn says, you need to watch him, Ron. I'm just being helpful. That's all.
Oh,
Right,
man.
Paul? We
Yeah.
just want to protect our friend Ron.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I was sitting there like, oh shit, I'm taking fire from all directions here.
So I take it you're in this building right here, Ron.
I am. No. Go to the
Is that an old picture?
that is the actual airport. Go over. Keep going that way, Paul.
This way?
To the right.
Yep.
Okay.
Follow that path, I think.
Now, I don't know.
See the runways?
Yeah.
This just looks like
That's
parking lot, but
That we're over in the FBO. That's the main terminal right there. We're in an FBO
Back
about.
out a little bit further, Paul, so we can get a look at the area.
okay.
We are. There's 2-5. We are, yeah, it's not showing the building's right.
What, this is Dickinson Air Services? No?
Yeah. It should say Western Edge Aviation.
Yeah. Okay, it's at out 42nd Street?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, our building's not showing.
Well, yeah, that's an old picture. Google
Yeah.
is famous
Go-
for not
Go
updating.
go up the other direction, Paul. To the
Okay,
right.
this looks like a Quonset.
That one right there, we are right beside that building, that oval shape.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Quonset. Yeah,
We're right beside that.
So there's
Oh,
another
okay.
building.
We're
that
right there,
goes
yep.
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. So this picture's just too old then.
Yeah.
You know what I've noticed on Google Earth is they do not put a date on the picture.
No.
No. We got two runways, but one's longer than the other one.
Yeah.
Is there a lot of traffic there? A lot of air traffic or no?
No.
Because I don't see a tower either. No,
No.
not a controlled airport.
No.
Well, we got an Enterprise rent-a-car there. It
We
says,
usually talk to Minneapolis Center.
yeah.
We gotta.
Okay, I
Why?
just get it. Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to see. So because Dickinson is up farther north, right here.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, it looks like it's fair sized town too, don't it? Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
50, 60,000 maybe at the most.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Paul, how big is that screen behind you?
I think it's 48 or 52.
Oh wow.
yeah.
So, is that a computer screen or TV?
TV.
TV.
It's a Hitachi
Hitachi.
and it's on a roll around cart. I can move it around.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And right below it is here's a DVD player I never use.
Your Med-9 must be catching some serious winds. Yep, they are. I can see the winds. You went from a 49-minute ETA to an hour and 2 minutes.
Really?
You just lost 12 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, puppies are hungry.
No, their next door neighbor just brought his car home. It's a really loud one. The
How's
dog-
Bonnie doing, Paul?
Well, that doesn't really change much, really. She's only 103 pounds now, but just, she's just skin and bone. She used to weigh like about 170, 180 in that area.
Real? Wow.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That would have been ours right there. New line just popped up. This kind of stuff we would have done. We're right here. And there's a flight out of Aberdeen, which is right here. And it's going to go down to there. Or unless it's a flight out of there to Aberdeen. Huh. AirMed 4 is out. It's too far for AirMed 6. Oh yeah, they want to call it us. SATI, out of service. No pilot.
So what time is it there? About 4:30 now?
4:30, yep.
Yeah. So it's another 3.5 hours before you get a pilot.
Yeah. Hmm. Might join Matt North for a little bit tonight.
Yeah.
He's always good for a couple laughs on Friday nights.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm trying to. Sorry, guys, to keep you on.
No, it's okay. Hey, Steve Carpenter's in the
Hey,
house.
Steve, how you doing, buddy?
Somebody ought to shoot Steve Carpenter and everyone from the sunny and warm Southern California.
It's not always quite so sunny and warm where he's at, though.
Oh yeah, California.
But for the most part, it's nice. Sure as hell wasn't 8 degrees at his place this morning, like it was here. Guys, I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee or tea or something.
Okay,
Yep.
we'll be here.
Okay, I'll be back.
Okay.
Looks like there's quite the mountain range there just to the west of him in Medora called the
Yeah.
Theodore Roosevelt National Park. Looks like a bit of a mountain range there, the way it's all raised up. Huh. Huh. Well, if there's someplace I can go on the road. Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the judge ordered them to clear by 7
Yep.
in Windsor, and they
Yeah.
face up to 7 years in prison and $100,000 fine.
Oh, is that what Gretchen's doing?
No, that's what in Canada.
Oh, because I heard it was up to a year in jail. And okay, so this is where just west of Ron.
Oh,
Bit of a mountain range or whatever.
yeah.
Huh. Yeah, just Scully Creek Estate Park, exit 24. That kind of cool looking place there. Huh. Just kind of looking around.
I bet though in the summertime it greens up, don't you think?
Yeah, I don't know if it would there or not, would it? I imagine.
I don't know about prairies, whether they're out there, if they green up or they stay brown or.
Yeah. Huh. 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 Oh, here comes Steve Carpenter.
Hey, Steve. Hey, Steve, how's it going?
I'm doing well, sir. How are you?
Good. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Ron just went off to get a coffee or a hot chocolate or something.
Yeah, he'd rather be going for a nice glass of red wine instead, I'm sure, if he wasn't working.
Well, I think
On some
he'd
reason.
be sleeping. He got up at 2:00 this morning to go to work.
Yeah, I know. He's got to get up early in the morning in order to get into work.
And he's waiting on the pilots to show up at 8:00 his time, which is 2 more hours.
Holy mackerels. What is it, delay weather?
No, the delay is no pilot.
Yeah, we're short on pilots. We got another one quitting right now.
Oh, all due to that previous stuff we discussed about?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
that may come to a halt.
Mhm.
One of the other ones went to one of the big head cheeses a day or two ago and unloaded every gun she had.
Yeah, it's happened here in several entity in Orange County, not in LA, in Orange County. they're hiring back the people that they put on indefinite leave or they had fired. They're asking them to come back.
Really?
And what's really funny is you go around to Starbucks, it's posted all over the back. They got signs up.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it only takes one bad apple to spoil the bushel.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve.
Yeah.
Michelle called me this morning. She's going with a Mac. Oh my God, dude. She just
Well,
went
she
from
ain't
one-
keeping it in the price category she was wanting to.
She sure did.
What?
She found a pre-owned refurbished MacBook Pro 15-inch. It's got an i5.
Mhm.
It's not bad. Processor.
For what she's
16
using
gig,
it for.
16 gig of RAM,
That's good.
terabyte hard drive.
Hmm.
What else? But it's going to be, and get this, like $600. Yeah.
Oh, can she buy that add-on warranty?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, yeah, I would. Being refurbished, I would just in case.
Yeah. But I think it, I mean, after all that stuff I went through with you, we talked to Sean Watson too. And then she was wanting to get, this screen, that laptop. And then now she starts talking about this desk that she has that has these shells built above the desk. Well, only so much screen will fit. I'm like, oh, you're driving me to drink. It just- I think she'll be happy. It's just her daughter is a little bit of an Apple person, so I think she'll teach her that little bit of a learning curve, with Apple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't used an Apple since they were the original Apple screens. That's the last time I've actually had my hands on an Apple computer.
Really.
Because all the software that I used, for being in business and everything like that, you couldn't get any of the estimating software or the accounting software, stuff like that for Apple back then. And once you traveled along, go ahead.
Hold that thought. I just don't see my Apple Pencil. What happened to it? I don't want to lose that. It's $150.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll take it. So Paul, how are the two of you gentlemen?
Paul's been busy with his business and
The signs, I know. I saw him.
Yeah.
He was showing a couple of them last night.
yeah.
Wow. Wow. I do the real estate signs too, right? And
Mhm.
I did like 8 or 9 signs today. Yeah.
Oh, good.
So yeah, a busy day today. Yeah.
And we're kind of just sitting here 20 minutes away from when the Canadians are supposed to crack down on the truckers.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard it actually last night that some justice up there went to their superior court and filed suit, and they also filed suit against Give Send Go.
Yeah.
Yep.
But did you hear the response from Give Send Go?
Yeah. Nobody's
Oh,
telling
yeah.
us.
No one's
Yeah.
telling us what to do with us and who we transfer.
That's right.
Well, by the way it's going, they'll probably need some of that money to bail some of these guys out.
Yeah.
So
Well, I don't know. Originally, they had over 10 million in the original GoFundMe. So I just hope and pray to God that the people that did donate there, when they get the refund, that they, donate to the new one again.
yeah.
Right.
Hey, I wanted to ask again, can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Well, 'cause
Yep.
it's got to be StreamYards anymore. I just, on an iPad, I can't. I have so much audio. I hear you guys awesome, You're saying you're hearing me okay, but
Yeah.
Zoom seems to work so much better.
Oh, that's a lot of people dump StreamYards because of that.
You
Yeah.
know what's funny? Everything seemed to be wrapped around iOS format before.
But now on my Mac, I don't have a problem, but on the iPad, I have nothing but problems. I don't need my headset. And then a couple of the guys were telling me, like on Matt's thing, with my brand new Bose headset,
Mhm.
he said it was crackling and again, they're on StreamYards. You know, I've used a headset with talking to somebody. I've talked to you, Paul, on headset
Yeah.
on iPad, and no problem. So it has to be StreamYards. Now, how many people can you put, Paul, on your stream at one time? Oh, Jesus.
Ken? Oh, on Zoom, you can put
On
100.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah.
But that would be, wouldn't that be a mess, Steve? Oh, my God.
I've had to be on Zoom with 25 people and I thought I was going to pull my hair out and I was a moderator for it. What a mess.
Oh, yeah. You get too many people talking, trying to talk at the same time.
Yeah, but you can turn them off as even as a moderator once they, if, like Paul can let you, Paul, he can give you full authority and you can,
Sit there and whack them all.
you got it.
Whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got another warm day today. Hit just shy of 80 today. It's supposed to jump up over 80 tomorrow here on the coast.
Bite me.
And that the fire is subsiding. They've got it. They haven't given an update since about 6 hours ago, but it's 6 hours ago. It was 150 acres with 20% contained, and the winds have not been as bad. Well, at least here, because Ron, whereas it comes through Corona and Riverside, that winds blows out that way. Well, Laguna Hills at the top, Laguna Beach at the top up there, it catches that stream with the Santa Ana winds blowing. So that's scary when that happens.
I used to hang down there in Steve's area a lot. I kind of miss that in some ways. I don't miss the traffic, but
it's building every weekend. It's getting worse and worse and worse. The Sunday traffic coming home from the border area from San Diego going back to LA, but anymore, even in the evenings coming down on Fridays, it's getting bad.
Hey,
Yeah.
Robert, when you go do Zoom, we'll all jump into your 100 people on the panel.
I had some friends that worked down in your area, Steve, and they used to leave for work 2 to 3 hours early, and then instead of coming home at 5, they would come home at 8 o'clock at night. They would stay
Yeah.
at the office.
They're up in LA, up
Yeah.
in the valley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just so they didn't have to fight the traffic. Otherwise,
Yeah.
if they left, on time, especially coming home, they'd still get home about the same time.
Yeah. Well, I know for me, when I was working for that company, when I was general manager of a new startup company, and we opened up the warehouse because our main warehouse was Ontario. So I'd drive from here to Ontario every day. I'd leave here at 5 o'clock, be there in less than an hour. And that's stopping for gas and getting a cup of coffee along the way. So it wasn't bad. Then I would plan it to go to our Simi Valley warehouse, out in the valley.
Mhm.
I would go up there, do work until at least 9:30,
Right.
and then head up to LA. And if you weren't out of Simi Valley by 1, write it off.
Yeah.
Lenny said her last trip to California was 4 years ago, and she says never again with the emoji.
Lynn, whereabouts in California?
I think she went to Northern California.
Oh, okay. Well, the traffic up there is just as bad. That's beautiful weather, Robert, 70 degrees.
I used to fly into Ontario Where was our little training center?
Yeah, we were just down the street. We were on East Airport Drive is where our corporate headquarters were.
San Luis Obispo. There's the I-5.
Potential between AIR M9 and AIR M17 detected.
What was that?
That was the weather computer.
Oh,
He's got a computers for the flight company in front of him.
There's
And so he's tracking planes and
Oh, that's-
helicopters.
our training, we used to have to go to Rancho Cucamonga.
oh yeah, Richard Kukumanga.
Cucamonga. I call it Cucamonga.
Yeah. Well, you'd be surprised if you went back there, you'd be stunned. They put a huge mall, outdoor mall, and they put what is it? Outdoor World, the sporting goods shop,
Yeah.
Bass Pro shop in there, and all these other shops, and they put them like remote centers all over the place over there.
Yeah.
Huge shopping center area.
hmm
San Francisco. You wouldn't want to be there now, Lynn, let me tell you.
She stayed in Pattinson for a week where her grandson got married.
Yeah.
Yeah, San Francisco is just a mess, isn't it?
Oh, it's the homeless problem there is, I would say, worse than LA.
Well, is it true that whoever was in charge of San Francisco, the mayor, suggested that everybody take a homeless person home with them?
Not true. That is out, and they're asking people to do it.
Oh,
So like
Yeah.
I say, the first people I'm going to go to then, since they live up there, is Nancy Pelosi and Gavin
Yeah.
Newsom, and they can take the people in.
that's right. You got to get a small minibus and deliver them.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is she lives in a gated community.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 mile just outside that gated community, kind of like this way, is one of the largest homeless populations here. And less than a mile the other direction is her office. So it's just like, unfortunately, this is, like she treats it Scumville. But I think the biggest laugh I had to get is one of the news hosts last night I was watching said, yeah, all they'd have to do is just go repossess those zero cold freezers over there, and they'd be able to get housing for all those people that are outside of her area there.
Yeah.
Well, Lynn said it was disgusting when she went downtown San Francisco,
Yeah,
spent the day out at Alcatraz,
yeah.
and the city was just horrendous.
Well, especially if you go down in the Tenderloin district and stuff like that, which is the gay and really heavy gay lesbian area down there, it's turned into. But there are still nice places there. It's just like Los Angeles. You go in some places in LA and it's all right, and other places it's not as bad.
Steve, have you ever met the Bushman down near Pier 39 in San Francisco?
No.
Guy apparently makes 80 to 100 grand a year. He sits on the street sidewalk right down from Pier 39, and he has this, looks like a giant bush he bought from Walmart.
Mhm.
And he sits behind it and holds the bush up in front of him. And then you're walking down the street, and I spotted him from, my God, 3/4 of a block away. And then when you get up beside him, he jumps up, "Blah!" Tries to scare you. He's like, and if you jump and pay the man, I went, no. He goes, pay the man. I'm like, no, for what? And then he called me a few choice words, but that's how he gets his money,
Oh, yeah.
the street people.
Well, back in 2000s, when the homeless population really started escalating, in the early 2000s, I was driving every day to go to Disneyland to go up to the work, and our office before that was in Orange. You're heading down the same thing on Catella Boulevard. You take Catella, take it down, and it runs into, you can turn right into there, and then you cross up to Harbor. I mean, it's real close to get over. There was a guy that the television station out here, KTLA Channel 5, they interviewed this guy. This guy had the two corners stocked out at Catella and the 55 freeway. And you'd see him there, and then he'd switch around going the opposite direction because of the traffic flow and the flow of the people coming off at that point coming home. So he would switch back and forth. Now I'm talking, this is like right around 2000, before 9/11. That guy was making anywhere between $1,500 and $2,000 a day cash.
Mhm. Is
I looked at my partner. I said, forget it. Just give our business up. You stand on that corner. I'll just stand on this corner. We can make a hell of a lot more money and no taxes.
Cash money.
Yeah, they interviewed the guy, and the guy was all open about it.
Yeah. I have a little talk. Matter of fact, Michelle and I were talking about it. We're kind of laughing a little bit, but it wasn't such a good situation. In Salt Lake City,
Mhm.
A lot of the homeless there know that Salt Lake is primarily Mormon,
Right.
religion. And the Mormons are known to be very giving and
Mhm.
nice and ever. Michelle and I met up there. This is when I was living in Rapid City, and we met up in Salt Lake for 3 or 4 days, and we went to this really nice steak restaurant, had a nice dinner. Well, I had a couple beers, so I asked her, I said, do you mind driving back to the hotel? So we're going out to my truck. She gets in the driver's side, and this guy approaches us, and he asked us, for some money. And she's nothing like me. She's all, I'm really sorry, but we don't have anything on us tonight. I hope you have a good night. And he instantly said, well, F you. And I told, dude, you need to leave. He goes, F you and your effing bitch.
Yeah.
Out of the passenger side. I caught this guy probably 75 yards away. He started running and I caught him. I drug him back to the truck, had him by the throat, and I slammed him. I shouldn't have done this because I could have gotten in trouble, but it just angered me so much that someone treated her like that.
Yeah.
And I had his throat pinned down on the windowsill. And I said, you better apologize. And he didn't say anything. I said, apologize. And he's like, Michelle's like, Ron, let his neck go. He can't breathe. He can't talk. So, I was putting so much pressure on his head.
Yeah.
And then he said, I'm sorry. And then I drug him back, whipped out my wallet and gave him $5. I said, let this be a lesson to you. Here's some money, but think about before you treat somebody rotten like that.
Yeah.
I said, no, get the hell out of here. But we were talking about that the other day.
Did he take off?
Yeah, he walked away then. Yeah. But
Well, the sad part of it is a lot of it has to do with drugs, doesn't it?
oh god, yeah, he was looking for meth.
Yeah.
Looking for money for meth. I could spot a meth user from 6 blocks away. You see all the positive signs,
Well, up in San Francisco, for all the drug users and homeless up there, Paul, right now, all you have to do is make a phone call. You get in. They will give you $680 a month in cash, $250 on EBD cards for food, a free cell phone, and internet for a year, internet and phone access for a year. Just by making one phone call. They interviewed this guy on TV the other night.
jeez.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
And then what is he doing? He's pushing and selling fentanyl to the young kids.
Yep. It was a 15-year-old or something.
Yeah.
That's a bunch of crap.
It is. And what people don't know is the potency of that stuff. I mean, you look at, well, I'm sure you guys have the what's the drug for fentanyl?
Narcan?
Yeah. They've got it in every patrol car. And now it's like 2 and 3 doses in every patrol car.
Oh yeah.
that they've got it, but the gloves that they've had to go to are those nitrate gloves where it won't penetrate through. We had one officer here in our Orange County Sheriff's Department, which they're subcontracted to all the local cities. So it says Dana Point, but it's part of the Orange County Sheriff's Department, had opened up and touched the package and killed him.
Yeah.
Matter
Yeah.
of minutes.
They're lacing the meth with fentanyl and yeah, it's nasty.
Yeah.
Some of the drugs we see out there, there's this one that was one of the worst I've ever seen is stuff that was called alligator.
Hmm.
And I forget exactly what it was, but it literally, it would like eat your flesh.
Really?
People were taking this stuff and oh my God, you come out like you just come out of a fire. It was almost like that necrotizing fasciitis where it was like a flesh eating disease.
Hmm.
It's like,
Wow.
why do people do this to yourself?
I know. Well, they're being fed it.
Yeah.
They're being fed it. Yes, you have it in other states, but the majority of the states that have the problem are the ones that are prevalently have a blue symbol on a map across the United States.
You know, I'd really, quite frankly, I wish she was watching right now. Wish Nancy was watching right now, and she would learn that my decision to move away from Rapid City is so much more better now. I just learned when I moved there 5 years ago, it was a nice, quiet little town.
Mhm.
It's probably doubled or tripled in population. They had like 1 or 2 shootings in like 10 or 12 years.
Mhm.
Now they're having multiple a week.
Oh yeah.
And cartel has moved in.
Oh yeah.
They had one high-profile drug case a couple weeks ago. They were afraid to have it at the court building, so they took it and had it at the National Guard Armory, where it was well armed. And she wanted me to stay around that area and move into Rapid City and buy a house there. No, thank you.
Yeah.
That was fun, guys. When I was younger, a young medic, and I was an adrenaline junkie, and I get into that. When I used to work the city of Chester, Pennsylvania, my God, I said that first 2 weeks I worked there, we had 22 shootings,
Mhm.
and that's for them young medics now. Have fun.
Hey,
Uncle Ben.
Bill.
Hey, Uncle Bill.
Oh man, he's going shopping again.
Uh-oh.
No, he's just getting out of work, I think.
No, I got out of work at about 6. What time is it now?
4 o'clock.
7.
7.
4 o'clock. Get back to work.
4 o'clock on the coast.
So I went from that business, which is the bowling alley, right over to here, which is our pool hall. I just said, having a couple of adult beverages, kind of relaxing before I go home.
Sure.
Did you guys, those of you who are coming to see us in April, on Friday night, we're gonna have the networking get together meeting here. If you see that,
Yeah.
that's our outdoor patio. Ray Kelly decided, he came by and I showed him the place. We got good food, good drinks and pool tables and all kinds of stuff. So,
Oh, that's
Anyway.
the place. You've showed that place before. I remember that.
yeah, I don't go anywhere else, I just
Yeah.
try to stay out of trouble. Having a beer or two after work at the place you work is, not, it's a little different than just hanging out in some strange bar.
Hmm.
Here I am. So I drop in, say hello.
Well,
and-
that's nice of you, Bill.
How far?
How's the weather there? Is it warm or?
Oh, yeah, I'm outside right now,
Bill, how
Okay.
far is that from the hotel?
like 2 minutes, not even. That's US 1 out there. I don't know if you can see the cars going by,
Yeah.
but that's US 1. It's the same road as the hotel. You just make a left out of here, and it's literally maybe a mile, half a mile. I mean, it's you go over the Roosevelt Bridge, and it's there on the left-hand side.
Okay.
You're talking about the Hampton Inn Suites, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's right there. I mean, there's all kinds of hotels. I mean, Art Cole. He's actually staying at some smaller hotel that's like walking distance from right here. So everybody's gonna be pretty close to this place. But if you don't get in time to get that discount or whatever with that hotel, there's other ones. It's the Holiday Inn in Port St. Lucie. That's like the same distance from the meetup. But yeah, it's literally on the other side of the bridge and then here. And it's good places to go. I mean, this is just a networking meeting, just to gather around, have a few drinks. We got good food here. I think so. Good pizza. And then all that room out here, you know, music and stuff. But then I think for dinner, he hasn't settled on where we're gonna have dinner on Saturday night. That'll probably be in Jensen. We were looking at Mulligan's and other places, but anyway, I like it here. I'm comfortable here. Kind of a thing here because, you know,
They know your name.
they know who I am. They don't mess with me. It's like, that's the guy that can get you trespassed. Okay, leave him alone. But yeah, they know me. How you doing, Steve?
Good, good. Thank you.
Ron got up at 2:00 this morning, drove to work, and there's no pilot, so he's been sitting there all day long.
Yep.
Well,
Honest
you're getting
paycheck.
paid for sitting.
Now, you can't fly here, by the way. You see that? You see that plane landing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's no close to the airport we are, right?
Well, that's West Palm Beach, right?
No. This is what the hell? Chatham. It's to Martin County. I mean, it's literally a mile, not even a mile that way.
Yeah.
Now,
I think I'm
I'm-
flying to Orlando because flying to West Palm Beach is way too expensive.
now,
Airfares.
West Palm Beach is definitely convenient. It's about 45 minutes from here. But yeah, you're gonna pay for the extra jumper flight, or if they fly directly into it, it's still more. It all depends. It all depends when you get the flight and where you're coming from.
How far is Orlando?
Anyway. Orlando is about, it's not quite 2 hours from here.
Okay.
That's north. That's
Mateo is coming to pick you up, right?
Yes, he is. You better.
when I fly out of Orlando sometimes because of the difference in the price. But I got to drive all the way up there, and you figure the gas and the travel. But my dad lives up in St. Cloud, which is next to Kissimmee, you know, right by Orlando. And I could leave my car there, and he'd just pick me up at the airport, you know. And then I don't know how crazy I am about a long flight and then driving 2 hours to get home, or an hour and 45 minutes to get home. But you know, that's that. I mean,
Well, I know the price of airfare has just gone ridiculously through the roof.
Yeah.
so is
Yeah, I got-
everything.
Flights locked in for Alaska and Orlando.
You're
Yeah,
flying
Orlando-
into Orlando, Ron?
Orlando's a nice airport.
I'm not going to Orlando, yeah.
They do a nice job there. It's easy in, easy out. West Palm is even easier in and easier out because it's smaller.
Mhm.
I mean, you got A and B, you know, it's terminals. And it's clean, it's friendly. I mean, you know, I liked it. But like I said, it's convenient. Artie's actually flying into that airport. I'm gonna go pick him up. But for 2 hours, I mean, what's or an hour and 45 minutes? What's that? 150 minutes. Not that big
Yeah.
a deal. It's a straight shot. You leave the airport, you're on 476, I think. You pick up the turnpike and then you're down here and, you know, one straight shot. You know, it's not complicated.
Ron, how much more was your ticket if you went in right direct into Palm Beach?
Oh, when I initially looked at it, because that's when I thought I wasn't coming, it was $700-800.
Oh, I think you could do better than that, though.
I would hope so. I may have to drive to Denver. Next week I gotta nail this all down and gotta talk to Adrian and get our hotel reservations and
It all depends on yeah, what airline, I'm sorry, what airport you're flying out of, you know,
And what day of the week you're flying.
yep.
of course. Yep.
That makes a huge
And
difference.
returning.
Yeah, exactly. It was like when I went to Spin Up, the first two, or out of Orange County. The only nonstop to Austin was actually out of Frontier, and it would fly nonstop from here to Austin. And I mean, it was like $270 round trip, you know, from
Right.
here to there. But it's only during the week. So
Right.
if you fly back on a weekend and a Sunday, oh no, you got to go from Austin to Denver to their hub and then come back. So it's a 9-hour trip. I said, no, I'll spend the money for another day and relax.
I've seen some of those. You can almost drive there in the same amount of time,
Yeah.
you know, and at Frontier, I don't know. I've never flown Frontier. I know people that fly it, they seem to like it. I saw this one Family Guy episode where I think it was Frontier they were making fun of. And they said, okay, time to start boarding, start fighting. Like, they were fish fighting for their seats.
Well, some reason, maybe the pandemic caused it or whatever, but Southwest Airlines picked up their link from there to Austin because they don't fly there now.
Gotcha. Well, Ron, it's good to hear that you're coming. You're coming, right?
Yeah, I'm coming. Adrian will hate me if I don't. I told him I'm coming.
He'll hate you no matter
Well,
what.
He'll hate me more. We're
That's
gonna
what's
be
funny.
roomies.
He loves you. It sounds like he hates you.
Yeah, we're gonna be roomies.
People he likes the best is the rottenness to online.
That's for sure.
JD, did you get your replacement drone today?
Oh, JD's in there?
Yep.
He didn't crash another one, did he?
Well, yeah, second one.
Yeah. It's after 7 o'clock, Paul, but I can't find anything. The only one I can find live is the one in Ottawa, but can't find nothing in,
They just
Windsor.
reported on local news Detroit that they've got reporters on the ground there in Windsor, and the supporters are starting to wave flags and raise hell.
oh, are they? Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to find something here on YouTube on live or, put up their Windsor protest live and stuff. Can't find nothing, but they're still singing and dancing in Ottawa. So,
So, Bill, there's gonna be a get together Friday night.
Yeah, kind of like Spin Up did the night before.
let's go.
Uh,
Ted. Come on.
Because some guys will be coming in Thursday, some will be coming in Friday. But if at 6 o'clock, we'll be kind of it's kind of a networking thing, getting together, having a couple of drinks,
Right.
and maybe a bite to eat. I don't expect everybody will come here, but I'll bet you he's already got 76 people signed up. So
Wow.
Really?
yeah, oh yeah. So I'm guessing at least 60 will be here so far. It might be higher.
What have you
And
heard on
Friday night here doesn't get busy until, obviously, doesn't get busy till later. So we'll have the place to ourselves over there, which is nice.
That'll be nice.
Yeah, it does
Bill,
get
what-
busy here, but not until like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So
Bill? How much have you heard on the other meetup at the end of the month?
not a lot. I mean, I'm gonna go because I'm in Florida. But it sounds more like an FPV get together. So I'll be odd there, I suppose, because I can't fly FPV. But not a lot. I haven't really followed up much on it. I was there when they decided to do it. I was actually in the channel when they were talking about it. But towards the end of April, Jim Boyd and Carlos and them, they all talked about it over it. They're gonna have a meetup in it's more central Florida. Excuse me, but not far, about an hour from here.
Okay.
I can't promote it so much.
What is that, like a couple of weeks difference?
About 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks. Yeah, he's right, 3 weeks. Yeah. So their thinking is by then, snowbirds are already going back. There'll be less traffic. The weather might be a little warmer. towards the end of April. That was their thinking. And so they decided to have another Florida meetup at the same time, more or less. But to me, you know what? The more meetups, the better. I'll go. You know,
Well, I know the place where they want to have it out there in that park. That's a big, wide open park for flying. That's for sure.
yeah.
Still thinking about maybe working one up for Wyoming. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
I don't know
gonna-
how many people they got signed up for it, you know, or what's going on with it. You'd have to check in, like I said, with Jim Boyd. I mean, Captain Ray's been really working hard at this thing. He's got all kinds of sponsors. We've got at least 2 or 3 drones that are gonna be given away.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't, like even this place here, he's like, oh, you gotta get him to give us something. Don't tell him I like the place so much. You know, you know. So I mean, so I talked to my GM. She runs this one and the one we have another one in Vero.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, I'm the manager here, but she's the GM of both places. But she's gonna give us $100, like two $50 gift cards to spend while you're here, and gonna give us free pool tables. They're usually $10 an hour on the weekends. So free pool tables for guys that want to play pool. And I'm gonna work out some discounts on bowling in case, because I know some of the guys actually went bowling the last time that they were here. I think Dobo and I don't know who went. I think they said Dobo.
Sean. Sean Oz. Because I
Yeah,
know
Sean Oz, yeah.
they did up at Spin Down last year, up when they were up in Colorado.
Well, they could do that here. I mean, just walk right down the hallway down there and go right over to the bowling alley. And I'll get them as cheap as possible, you know, so they can throw some balls if they want to. But it's funny to do here. We got the pool tables, cornhole. I don't know. Ray was really excited about cornhole. I don't want to comment on that. And you know, we have dartboard in there. We got a foosball table. We got a skee ball table. You know, stuff like that. So plenty to do. I think most guys are just.
You could make the announcement, Bill, that afterwards, come on down and you can throw your balls around.
Well,
Anyway, so I'm gonna go finish this drink. I'm going on the Lady Stewart. That's another thing too. On Monday, after there'll be like a spin down, which is more an FPV thing, but everybody, camera guys go to, just like spin up in Austin. We're gonna do like Sunday. The guys are gonna get together. I'm not sure where yet, but they're gonna get together. And then Monday, for those who haven't gone home yet, we're gonna be going on a fishing trip on the Lady Stewart.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm actually in charge of that.
Yeah, I
think
remember
there's
Ray-
seven guys signed up for that so far. The reason I brought that up is on Sunday, I'm going on the Lady Stewart with my bowling league.
Huh.
hey,
Oh, wow.
Paul. This
I
is
have to leave-
Windsor,
go put my-
Bachelor Bridge. So,
Wow.
Oh, helicopter in the air.
Yeah, I support them. Peaceful protest, you know, that's.
yeah, they're not burning buildings down or trashing
No,
vehicles or
no.
nothing.
And Trudeau's going on TV calling them Nazis.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's losing ground. That's why he's doing it. And he's getting
Well,
his
yeah.
he's getting his
Well, that's-
marching orders.
That's crazy. I mean, this is the whole idea about freedom and living in a free society and being able to speak your mind and do it in a peaceful manner that you're not hurting or damaging property. You know, and they're just presenting these guys as crazy people. Meanwhile, they're renting bounce houses for their kids while they're there. You know,
But did you see him when they were playing street ice hockey the other day? They had the
No.
nets, the goals set up, and they're playing hockey down in the middle of the street.
That's funny.
Anybody want to watch the live stream? There's a link to it in the chat.
Check it out. Yeah, no, present, I did support it. And, actually, there's talk now that there'll be another one, there's gonna be one in 100 states. So. But anyway, so I'm gonna, how you doing? Hi. The baby? Anyway, I'm gonna go inside and finish my drink and go home.
Okay, Bill, thanks for
Yeah.
stopping in.
Lather a little bit.
Yep.
Sorry if I interrupted everything. You guys have a great night.
You too, Bill. Take care. Good
Good, Bill.
seeing you.
Good seeing you always.
But take care.
Yeah, I told Trudeau was on earlier, but he won't give out the planning to him because he wants to catch everybody by surprise, right? Yeah.
Right. I'm sorry. One more thing. In the meantime, he's stealing their fuel. He's stealing their firewood. It's like, freeze to
Yeah.
death or go home. It's
Yeah.
just not, it's totalitarianism. And these,
Yep.
it's funny how the left wing wants all of a sudden his establishment.
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
they're panicked. They don't have they have no platform or facts to march on. So they have
Yeah.
to use this, and this is their MO. In fact, the Super Bowl, which is not even 60 miles up the road from me here, it will be, they've set up a quote unquote, a terror alert because there may be a trucks running around protesting.
Calling citizens of this country who are exercising their rights as free citizens
Yep.
Let's
to
go
air
tight.
their grievances, terrorists.
Yeah,
Again, that's how Nazi Germany started out, and it just shows their true colors. A lot of folks forget that the Nazi Party started out as a union,
yeah.
National Socialist Union, Republic. The hell with them, but they call them right wing. It's amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Alrighty.
Okay, Bill, thanks for being here, buddy.
See you guys.
You're always welcome.
Yeah, so that's what they're trying to do here, because in March, what is it, March 1st or March 2nd, they're gonna start the truck convoy from here in California, and it's headed to the East Coast.
Washington, yeah.
Well, see, the thing that bugs me the most, though, is, Steve, we got 90% of the people have gotten the jab, okay, of Canadians, but they still want restrictions on.
Mhm.
When you going to loosen up the restrictions? 100% or what? He won't say.
No, because he got caught, and that's why he walked out of the Parliament building the other day.
Yeah.
I was watching that live
Yeah.
on there. I mean, because it's interesting to watch, because we look at our Congress or Senate, for the hearings, or used to seeing it. And then
Yeah.
the way that, Canada and the UK have their, respectable parties, and they talk back and forth and debate each other. But I think the speaker, when he was getting kind of a little, shall we say, testy at the conservative side, but then when he walked out and he goes, "What am I going to do?" and he starts to bust up laughing because
Yeah, well, yeah,
Trudeau
yeah.
walked out. I'm sitting there going, "Yeah, proves the point."
Yep. Yeah, when the Speaker of the House started chuckling to himself, like he just,
Well, it looks to me, Paul, from that live feed, that most of the trucks are gone from Windsor.
yeah.
I don't see any on the streets. I see protesters, but I don't see any trucks.
Yeah. Huh. Everybody's standing around waiting for something to happen. I don't know. Look at all the TV cameras. Yeah.
Well, we were talking about the homeless and everything. It's funny now how a lot from Los Angeles, from LAX to the Sci-Fi Bowl, all the homeless problem on the main thoroughfares is cleaned up.
Oh,
And that's a very, very heavily, shall we say, infected area for homeless.
oh, see, here they are here, Paul, on
Yeah,
this
there's a
side.
few trucks, yep, cars.
Hey, Paul Murray,
Yeah,
is the chat, is that only seen by people on the panel?
the private chat.
There's a private chat. You can put stuff in the private chat down at the bottom.
You know, you go to private chat and then you can say who you want it to go to and
Oh, okay. Okay, I just put a message in there. You might find it a little weird. Just happened to be glancing and cruising earlier, and
Oh,
well, that's probably, opinion. They're probably supporting it. I don't know.
Mhm.
I was sitting there watching this live stream. It looks like they got one lane open for them, but nobody coming through unless it's blocked over on the American side.
Well, I heard that they were keeping the American side open. It was the Canadian side that they were doing all the restriction flow on. But did you hear about Toyota, Ford, and Chevy? They've shut down plants and on both sides because they can't get parts and stuff across because of the building of the cars in Canada, or a lot of engine parts in Canada come from for the builders. But they can't get parts across. It's affected them already. They've put people on layoff and they've shut down 2 plants, and they've opened up, assembly at another locations. As the old saying goes, you hit them where the pocketbook is, and that's how you get results. It's the same way I tell my wife, Linda, when she goes into places and they're all the money that they're wasting of the way they're doing things. I says, it's really simple. You put it in dollars and cents and saying, we're doing it this way, and there's this many people doing it because you want to do it this way. And you average the time across of all those people in there, put it in. And if you've got a better result, this is what it can be. And then you put the dollar amount, and this is how much you're going to save. Same thing next here. Because what is it? $50 million a day crosses that bridge of commerce?
Between 50 and $80 million.
Oh, 50 and 80 million. Okay. I mean, you look at how many days that's been going on for. You're talking a lot of money.
Yeah, and it's been going on, like you say, for today is day 14 in Quebec, right, Paul?
I think so.
In Ottawa?
Ottawa, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as far as here, I think this is day 4 or 5, isn't it, Paul?
What, Windsor?
Windsor, yeah.
Yeah, it's 4 or 5. Yeah, I think it's 5 today.
Because I know they said it's only been like 4 or 5 days when they were talking about the auto assembly plants.
Right.
That it did that to these major, ball players in just that amount of time.
Yep.
Well, nothing seems to be happening down at Windsor. The 7 o'clock time is come and gone. I
Well,
thought they'd start getting.
I see that on that link that you gave, the guy was walking down the road towards the bridge, I think.
You see all the flashing lights way off in the distance?
Yeah, off in the distance.
Yeah.
Because they're keeping most everybody back, I think.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because once you get on the bridge, that's privately owned, right?
Right.
Have you heard if there's been any signs of weakening that the bridge owner will?
Hey, Paul, do you see that McDonald's over there on the right-hand side?
Yeah.
I've been in there a couple times. I used to go through here all the time, right? With the transport. Yeah.
Actually, you can see the lights of the bridge, can't you, in this picture?
No, it's behind the guy.
Oh, it's back behind. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, it's in behind. This guy's starting to go towards Windsor
East. So
himself.
he's walking east.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, really, I think right there, it's actually South Paul. Because the way it is right there, or south, or southeast or whatever, yeah.
I was thinking he was walking towards the bridge approach.
Yeah. That's something said something about,
Well, there's a lot of people there.
Yes,
yeah,
there is.
something about both choppers turned back to Coleman Young Airport, so whatever that means.
There's supplies for people, food.
Yeah. Yeah. There don't seem to be that big of a protest down there, though. Unless there's something else we're not seeing.
Well, guys, I'm gonna pop out,
Okay, Ron, get
Okay,
some
Bob.
rest, buddy.
All right, yeah.
a little bite to eat.
Yeah.
When's your pilot due in?
I don't think they're gonna be coming out till 8. So, but
And it's right now, 5:30 your time coming on?
5:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh well, man's got to earn an honest living.
That's right. Time to fire up the Barbie.
You know, believe it or not, inside this hangar, I think it's because of the metal. I can fly my drone around in the hangar, and it won't, even though I'm right in the middle of an airport.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Oh,
The
sure.
geofence Won't pick
Because it won't get GPS to position.
It won't get the GPS signal to block
So
it.
you can fly it all you want in there.
a couple times. Well, I won't do it with the plane in here,
Yeah.
but I've done it with an empty hangar.
Oh,
Yeah, I was going to say a multi-million-dollar plane sitting there.
I don't want to take that risk.
You don't want to, oh shit.
Yeah, especially since you don't have the luxury of it stabilized by GPS, you know? So
I have
it could wander, you know?
Yeah, it's like even earlier when I moved the skidster. I get nervous driving that thing inside here. You know, just you're so damn close to that plane,
Mhm.
Yep.
and yeah, one little nick, one little bump. Oof. Yeah,
Well, look who it is.
Oh, Matt.
Hello, Matt.
Matt, how you doing,
Hey,
buddy?
Matt.
I think his show comes up tonight, doesn't it? 8:00
yeah,
Eastern?
pretty quick.
He's coming up probably any minute now. He's been coming on earlier because of
Oh,
the,
earlier and
time-
earlier. Oh,
the-
Matt,
the
okay.
time change.
He says, Steve, you sound so Australian.
There you go. No, I'm backing with the normal common sense is what I call
You're-
it. That's what it is.
You're further west than we are heading towards Australia.
I side with common sense and logic, not emotions and feelings.
Yeah.
As Sergeant Friday would say, just the facts, ma'am, just the facts.
Yep. So Joe Friday and Bill.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt, we'll send everybody over to your Northeast Drone Productions. He does a Saturday morning show. It's Saturday morning in Australia. And
Mhm.
so everybody go over there and see Matt. Give him heck.
Oh, we will.
Yeah.
More than heck.
Okay, everybody in the chat, I'm going to sign it off because I give everybody a chance to go potty, get something to drink, and then go over and watch Matt's show.
Yeah.
Okay? Everybody in the chat.
Bye,
thanks.
guys.
Bye-bye, everybody.
We'll
See
see
y'all
all
later.
of you again next time.
All right,
Bye
guys.
for now.
Yeah, we'll see you later.